Shalom. With thanks to the Creator, we are almost there. We're now in the 7th week of our awesome Sefirat HaOmer count, counting towards the 50th day, the Festival of Shavuot, time of the giving of the Torah at Mount Sinai. We've worked through 6 Sefirot: Chesed, kindness; Gvura, strength; Tiferet, harmony; Netzach, victory; Hod, splendor; and Yesod, foundation. Each one of these is a dimension of godliness, a quality with which Hashem guides us, with which He guides all of creation. We've endeavored to learn more about these attributes in order to internalize them so that we could manifest them as best as possible in what we've been referring to as a rectified fashion, so that we could manifest them outwardly in our behavior, because emulating Hashem's attributes is the true service of God and enhances not only our relationship with Him, but it enhances our connection to all creation. Striving to emulate Hashem's attributes perfects our interface with reality itself. All the attributes that we've learned about thus far are leading up to this week's Sefirah of Malchut, kingdom, sovereignty. And each week during the Sefirat HaOmer, the main tikkun of each level comes to its climax with the level of Malchut in each Sefirah. It's all about Malchut. The sovereignty in this world is only Hashem's. And that's why Malchut is really the most important attribute. It contains the light of all the other qualities and gives them practical expression in this material world so that they can be applied in society amongst people. Malchut, Hashem's sovereignty, is all of the external reality that we know. But how much do we realize that everything is from Him, coming from Him, and how ready are we to give Him back the sovereignty? This week is all about preparing to accept Hashem's rule over us and trying to stop pretending that we're in charge, that it's all about us. Whether we try to take the sovereignty for ourselves or perhaps think that some other person or persons are ruling over us, we can't allow anyone or anything to rule over us because only God alone is the ruler of the universe. We need to return this aspect of Malchut, of kingship, to God. Now, everyone has a natural desire to rule, to be in control, which is understandable. It's perfectly normal because really that desire comes from a very high place. It has a very high spiritual root because Hashem appointed Adam, the first man, over all of creation. But our reflection of Hashem's sovereignty needs to be rectified so it can be applied in a healthy way through humility. Hashem may assign us some degree of control occasionally, but we will not succeed until we remember that everything comes from Him. Recognizing and acknowledging that God is King is the whole reason we came into this world. We make Him King over us through humility by subjugating our desire to His. We make Him King through everything we do, through the totality of our entire being, including our desires, our feelings, our thoughts, and action and speech. Malchut is the attribute associated with King David, whose life's work and that of his descendant, the Mashiach, is to reveal Hashem's sovereignty in this world. The highest level of God consciousness is to express true recognition of Hashem's rule through everything we do. This whole process of the past 50 days, these 50 days leaving behind the impurity of Egypt with its constricted consciousness, with its slave mentality and animal nature, and bringing the Omer barley offering and counting the days and purifying ourselves, it's all been about weaning ourselves from the false, self-aggrandizing notion that we are king, in order to prepare ourselves for this level of consciousness. The light of truth is so great that we needed 7 complete weeks to accomplish this. On Shavuot, if we truly receive Torah anew with a new affirmation and commitment, that will be our greatest declaration that Hashem is King. But I absolutely implore you to open up your heart in the deepest way ever. Counting is a very deep thing, a transformative thing. I hope it's been transformative for you. The main kavanah, the main goal of counting the Sefirah, in which a person is literally out loud counting the number of each day, is to aid us in realizing that all of our days are numbered. And no day is just an ordinary day. None go to waste, unless that is that we waste them. Each one is special, and for each day and for each hour and moment we will give an accounting. Hashem commands us to count 7 complete perfect weeks, but these 7 weeks allude to our whole life, and they serve as a template to aid us in striving to ensure that all our days and weeks and months and years are perfect and complete. In Psalms 30, King David, the master of days, prays, "Teach us to count our days, then we shall acquire a heart of wisdom."